I get a lot of questions from people about money and investing, and most of these are questions around where to invest or how to analyze companies and how to value businesses. These are important questions, but over the years, rarely has someone asked me the question that I think really matters, which is how should I think about money? And I believe that's one of the most important questions of all before you even start thinking about your investments or compounding or any kind of business analysis. This is because how you think about money determines every choice you'll ever make with it. I've spent years teaching people about investing and watching how their financial lives unfold. I've seen how the same amount of money can give one person peace and another person misery. The difference is not intelligence or income, it's how they think. So today, let me share with you how I think about money through something very simple, something ancient and alive, which is a tree. Let's start with the soil. Now, every tree begins there, and so does every financial life. Your soil is the environment you're born into. It includes your upbringing, your education, the economy you live in, your opportunities, and your beliefs about money. Some people grow in fertile soil. They come from financially stable families. They have attended good schools and have been taught a bit about financial literacy at home. And a lot of other people start in rocky and dry ground, and they have to live through scarcity, debt, and a lot of financial uncertainty. Now, you cannot choose your soil, but you can always enrich it. You do that by learning about money, about yourself, and about the world. You add nutrients by building skills, by reading widely, and by developing a curious mind instead of a complaining one. The soil does not determine your future, but it determines how much work you'll need to do. And the good news is that the soil can always be improved. Now, from that soil grow the roots, and the roots are your values, your why. They are what money means to you. Without them, you can grow fast but never strong. The key questions you must ask yourself here include: why do I want money? Is it for freedom, security, dignity, time with people I love, to contribute something meaningful, to live a lavish life, or simply to the pursuit of more wealth, success, and status? I see our roots are our philosophy, our sense of enough, our honesty, our patience, and our respect for risk in investing. And when they go deep, you are well grounded. You stop being swayed by what others are doing because you know what you are doing. You stop chasing every new hot investment idea because you know what game you are playing. Shallow roots like greed, envy, fear, or the need to impress other people, they make you fragile. On the other hand, if you have deep roots like discipline or contentment and long-term thinking, that'll make you resilient. And remember one thing, roots take time to grow. They get strong quietly underground with every choice you make that aligns with your core inner values. After the roots comes the trunk. Now, this is a structure that holds everything together. In your financial life, the trunk is made of your habits, the systems, and the discipline. It's that part of the tree that gives the tree the shape and stability. So think of simple but strong habits like saving before spending, keeping an emergency fund, avoiding high cost debt, buying insurance, and investing regularly no matter what the market says. It's boring work, but it's what keeps the tree upright when storms come. Now, like your roots, you don't build a trunk overnight. It thickens slowly, one ring at a time, each ring a year of consistent behavior. The trunk is also honesty with yourself, which includes knowing how much risk you can take, what are your long term goals, and your blind spots. When people talk about financial freedom, what they really want is a thick trunk or something that can withstand both the winds of greed and the droughts of fear. From the trunk grow the branches. These are your assets and income streams. Now, a strong tree doesn't have hundreds of weak twigs. It has a few sturdy branches that carry weight. In your life, one branch might be your career, another might be your investments, maybe another a small business or a creative project. Each branch serves a purpose. Your job branch provides stability, your investment branch provides growth, and your learning branch may provide future fruit. The key is balance. A tree that overextends itself with too many branches growing too fast can split and bend. Likewise, an investor chasing every opportunity will soon find their attention scattered and their portfolios brittle. So the key here is to tend to a few branches you truly understand and let them thicken over time. Now let's look at the leaves, or the most visible part of the tree, the part everyone notices. The leaves are your spending, your lifestyle, and how you express your relationship with money. Leaves make the tree look alive, but they also draw energy from it. If you grow too many leaves, like if your spending outpaces your income, you starve the rest of the tree. If you grow too few, refusing all joy, the tree cannot photosynthesize and life becomes dull and mechanical. The goal here is not to eliminate leaves, but to grow them wisely. Every expense that you make should bring light into your life. It should bring you joy, connection, learning, or comfort. So every time you are spending big money, just ask yourself if that spending would make your life richer or just look greener from the outside. And do it because leaves that exist only for show are the first to wither in a drought. Healthy leaves, on the other hand, give you energy to grow stronger. They reflect a balanced, thoughtful life where money serves you, not the other way around. Finally, we come to the fruits or the reward of all that patient tending. The fruit of a healthy financial life is not just more money, it's freedom, it's time, it's peace, it's generosity. Fruit is the ability to do work you love, to support people you care about, and to say no to what doesn't align with your values. It's the satisfaction of knowing that your choices have compounded into stability. And fruit is also meant to be shared. A tree doesn't hoard its fruits but drops it, feeds others, and spreads its seeds. Likewise, your money finds its highest purpose not when it's locked away, but when it nourishes you and also others. When you use your wealth to give time, opportunity, education, and kindness to others, you create new trees and new lives. And that's how the orchard grows. So when people ask me everything about money except how to think about it, I try to bring them back to the tree. It's because without understanding the soil, the roots, the trunk, the branches, the leaves, and fruit, every financial strategy is just decoration. You cannot fix the leaves without fixing the roots. You cannot have fruit without nurturing the trunk. Money, like a tree, grows slowly. It responds to good care, to patience, to balance. You can't command it to grow. You can only create the right conditions, the right environment, and give it time. But if you do, if you enrich your soil, deepen your roots, strengthen your trunk, choose your branches wisely, tend to your leaves carefully, and share your fruit generously, you'll find that money becomes more than numbers. It becomes life giving, it becomes a shade, nourishment, and legacy. And one day, someone will sit under the tree you grew, and without even knowing your name, they'll be grateful for the shade you left behind. Thank you so much for your time.